Praise be Jesus and Mary. I'm David Rodriguez with the Fatima Center on one of our Ask Father sessions. We're here in Eternal Rome with Father Isaac Mary Relyea, taking your questions for Father. So the first one, I know you're going to like this one, Father. You have often bemoaned the lack of good men today. What does it mean to be a good man in this modern age?
It is very sad. There's very few men in the world, especially right here in Rome. Forget about it. The bishops are all emasculated, the cardinals, it's disgraceful, and it's a lack of fatherhood why we're in the shape that we're in. So this is a big problem, and it's been, they orchestrated all this, and this is all part of the communism, the feminist movement. They have emasculated men, and most men are emasculated. They've been brainwashing all your children with their TV shows, and it's just disgusting. And effeminate men are basically men that don't want to go to the cross, men that run from confrontation. And normally a man is all about confrontation, taking care of what he has to take care of. This is the problem, and it goes back to the Garden of Eden, like I said many times. Eve's problem, what is woman's problem to this day? She wanted to control her husband, and that's what happens today in society. That's the temptation of women, and that's what's happening to most men today. And Adam's sin was he didn't want to deal with the difficulty of dealing with his wife and leading her. It was easy to give in to her, and this is what we see today.
That's very much the truth, Father. All right.
So if a man, once again, is running from confrontation, I mean, that's all we have is problems around us. This is what's in the church today. People are afraid to speak up, but we're obliged to defend Christ in His church. We should want to lay our lives down for the truth. But how are you going to do that if you're effeminate?
Yeah, it's about embracing your cross, and for those of you who like to hear more on this, Father Isaac, I remember just a few months ago, it's on our Fatima Center channel, you gave an excellent 1-hour presentation on how men need to be men, and I'll tell you, it was a check for me, examination of conscience, heard a lot of what you said, I'm grateful for it, trying to put some of those things into practice, so...
Thank you.
Yeah, just check out that talk, it's good, I really encourage it. Another one here now, can yoga be used as an exercise by a Catholic if he or she avoids anything involving the spiritual elements like chanting?
Yoga is just totally diabolical. The gods of the pagans are demons, period. And what happens in yoga, a lot of people say, well, I'm just doing the stretching exercises. But you're putting your body in positions of the goddesses of the Hindus and the Eastern religions, and that takes effect. And you're inviting the devil to come into yourself.
Yeah, so I think I've also heard, Father, correct me here, but obviously one can invoke demons through words, but even the body positions we take, as you were mentioning, well, that can also invite demons to come in, and that yoga would be doing that even if you're not using the words. And then there's even this idea that in yoga you're supposed to channel energy, and that's why these different positions are making you channel energy. And I got to ask, what energy are we channeling here?
It's going to be evil energy, and I know people that were doing yoga, and the yoga master had them doing mantras. And so the mantras, I said, well, you go to your master and say, you want to know what that word means. And they're not going to want to tell you. You tell them you're going to quit. You're not going to come no more, so they want your money. And they tell them, I know it. And they'll tell you, it's names of demons. So they have you standing on your head, doing these mantras. You're calling the demon. And just like when we call on St. Michael, a holy guardian angel, they come. Those fallen demons, or which are fallen angels, they come.
So definitely, stay away from that yoga. A lot of people don't know that all the bishops in India actually condemned it and told Catholics that they were supposed to stay away from it. So we have an official teaching on that too from that episcopacy. Next question. Is there any prospect of the Consecration of Russia as requested by Our Lady of Fatima being done by this Pope and the bishops anytime soon? And if not, what will be the consequences?
Listen, all we have to do is see what this Pope has done during this Amazon Senate. He desecrated the temple of St. Peter in the Vatican here, desecrated by worshiping false idols himself. They took those false idols, the goddess of fertility and these other dragons, and they were partaking in worship. That is the vicar of Christ. That's an act of apostasy. And how is that man going to invoke Our Lady? Because Our Lady crushes the head of the serpent. Crushes the head of the serpent. So no, he's not the one to do it. We pray he does. Maybe God could, hit him over the head, strike him with lightning, wake him up. I don't know. Nothing's impossible with God. We have to pray for this because he's leading people into apostasy himself.
Yeah, and I imagine if it's not done, we certainly can't predict the consequences, but they'll be dire, and things will continue to get worse in ways we can't imagine, right, Father?
Once again, Our Lady Fatima said, if the consecration ain't done, whole nations will be annihilated, and Rome is going to be probably destroyed because you cannot desecrate temples of God without consecration. When Pope John Paul he took part of the desecration of Assisi in 86. There was more than one Assisi too. There was an earthquake that never touched the Basilica of my Holy Father St. Francis, and some of it was destroyed. And then after the reconstruction, he sent the cardinal to reconsecrate. He said because of the earthquake, but it was because it was desecrated.
We need a lot of grace. Let's start with your blessing, please, Father.
Pax et benedictio Dei omnipotente, pace Filii Spiritus Sancti descendit super vos, et semper. Amen.
Join us on our next session of Ask Father. Our Lady of Fatima, pray for us.